I like to freak out crowds, like make people, you know, influence people, make them kind of be like, just bug out and stuff. But that's mostly just influencing, you know, other DJs and crowds and stuff. Like give people a show, you know, not too many people like perform, you know, like you either like DJ or you like just get up there and like you're not really like trying to make a connection with the crowd, you know.
And that you're trying to make a connection.
Yeah, you know, like flipping recognizable songs and doing stuff like that, you know, like. A bunch of randomness. Like every genre in a half-hour set or like an hour set. Yeah, like I'm real ADD, man, so it's just like I'll be playing like funk breaks and next thing you know, it's like roots reggae, and then I'm doing a routine, and then it's like something else. So it's just real sporadic and random, you know. Like, so that's kind of like how shows. Pretty much I started out as a battle DJ. I won like locally, like the Hip Hop Expo, and then we all used to just have random DJ battles, like with all the DJs in town, like Drastic and Low, and FaZe, and Top Speed, and everybody. Me and my homeboy Manny. Um, he would do some stuff with me, and then started doing shows with Print when he was doing the Greenhouse Effect stuff, and then did a couple shows like Copyright and a lot of local stuff. I opened up like every stinking hip hop act that came through here. The Rozelle Show, Jean Grey. God, I can't.
How when you went on tour with James Brown, man?
Oh, the James Brown tour. Yeah, that was real random. So I was living in Portland, and we get a call from James Brown's manager, and he flies us out to New York, and has us do like a whole little set, me and Brown from Lightheaded, and then he's like, "You want to open for Mr. Brown?" I'm like, "Who the hell is Mr. Brown?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, James Brown, yeah." So then like 2 weeks later, I'm opening up for James Brown at BB King nightclub in New York. That was real random. Yeah, that was a random step. But no, I've been on tour with Diverse from Chocolate Industries, Oh No, Stone's Throw, Roxy, Stone's Throw, that whole camp, solo shows, Blueprint. Did a bunch of spot dates on the Smoking Grooves tour back in the day. Tons of stuff, yeah. Did the DMC in 06. Got, what was that? Like third or fourth in that.
You did the DMC in Cleveland too. I don't know which.
Oh yeah, I used to do the DMCs all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Blackalicious, Lifesavers. See, it's all coming back to me right now. Lightheaded. Omega Watts. He said tour with Omega Watts. Good Lord, tons of people.
How you know MOP?
MOP?
Yeah.
Oh, Billy? Yeah, that's funny. I know Billy through a mutual friend. Like, we're supposed to be working on some stuff together. See how that pans out. I'm real random. I don't get like, oh, I do this, I do that. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Bugging out.
But talking about bugging out.
Or Bernie's.
Yeah, but it's basically in the same. Bugging out is a little, it's just a little flavor from when we did the Bernie's era from '99 to '05.
And Bernie's real quick.
Bernie's was basically, yeah. I was gonna get to that.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
He had it all.
Yeah. It's like I'm like him. It's all coming so much, man. Bernie's was basically a spot where like back then, you know, everything was like very mainstream. Hip hop was so mainstream with Ja Rule and just all that. Just '99. It was terrible. So it was just basically a place where people could come and just there was no security. There was no nothing. It was literally underground. And we played like super hardcore underground raw, so where you could hear all your Fondle Raucous records, you know, stuff like that. You know, you wasn't gonna come in here and hear the newest club record or nothing like that.
And brought in artists too as well.
Yeah, we brought a lot of people in from out of town, from Thurston Howe, which was popular, like really, Thurston Howe the third, huge name at that time. We brought him when he was really on top of things. Five Dog come through one night. he had a release show and nobody came to it, and somebody told him he needs to go down to Bernie's because that's where it was happening. He came down at an impromptu performance, which I got to spin for, which was amazing. That's just like one of the things. But it got to be a really known place just in the Midwest, which was really cool seeing that. I mean, the internet was around, but the whole social media thing wasn't. And the fact that by word of mouth, this place has spread through the Midwest. You know, you could, on any given Sunday, come down there and there would be people from all kinds of different states. It was really cool.
Because Omnimix was around at the same time.
Omnimix was like one of the biggest sites that we used.
And the thing about that too, the thing about Bernie's, like that whole time period was like hip hop kids and punk rock kids like getting together. Yeah, and that was like this dude Damon like kind of bringing that all together. So like the fusion of everybody partying together, man, it was so.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It just wasn't like, I mean, it was hardcore, but we partied down there. I mean, there was partying. You know, we party wasn't all like we just with backpacks on with mean mugs and stuff like that. So there was a lot of girls come down there dancing. We had a great time. Prism introduced, I won't say introduced, but brought the Detroit, ghetto tech, booty house flavor down. So we can go from like Nas-O-Matic 1 second right into DJ Assault the next. So that kind of like gives you the flavor of how Bernie's was.
On 45, all the way up too.
We played, he brought that fast. But anyways, like, so that was kind of like the flavor. And it was me, Low, DJ Lozone, and DJ Prism that did that night, and hosted by Damon Dotson. Rest in peace, Damon. So Low, to fast forward now, Low had moved around for a while. He's back in town, but he's not really DJing anymore. Unfortunately, Prism passed away in 08 or 07, and Damon passed away in 06. So they're no longer here with us. And I was kind of like bringing that vibe, not completely, but bringing that vibe somewhat for the bugging out thing. I don't want to recreate that vibe because we were young and having fun, and I would feel, like an immature adult if I try to bring back what was going on down there. But just try to bring that flavor back. So I play a lot of mid-90s, hardcore, hip hop, and I play current stuff that's good, but just it's grown up hip hop basically is what it is. Come there, have a good time, get a drink. We do our best to get some nice looking ladies in there, and
split your skinny jeans.
Yeah, just come there and have a good time, and we have performances. We always have an out of town act and at least 2 local groups performing, and on top of now trying to get guest DJs in there because we definitely have built a following in there now, which is awesome. So I want to get some DJs in there now besides just me DJing, and yeah, that's the whole bugging out.